Hello everyone. So we are doing the line drawing for that of the iris flower, and for that I have a colored printout of the flower, and I have rubbed graphite with 6B pencil at the back of this flower. Look, I have rubbed graphite very nicely, almost evenly throughout this flower. And I have made this structure of the outline of the flower first by putting this paper, by putting a light behind this paper. If you hold a bulb just behind this paper, then you will see the outline of that flower. Just make a rough sketch of that outline and fill it inside with graphite 6B, or if you have a graphite stick. I have put this paper on my watercolor paper here. It is A3 size, both my the watercolor paper as well as the reference image. So this A3 size is properly sticking onto the paper because I have used masking tape. You see there is masking tape which is securing the position of the reference image on the watercolor paper. It is arch watercolor paper that you need. And then take a pencil or a pen, a sharp pen, and mark all the shapes that you can see. We will not leave out any shape. At least those shapes which we can see, we have to put it in, because that is what is important for us, because it will direct us as to how we will use the values, colors, what value, that is how light or how dark it will be, we will come to know through the shapes which are there. So I will be marking out the shapes on each of the petals, the 3 petals on the right, on the left, and in the center, and the stem, and even the base of the flower. This colored printout I am using only for creating this line drawing. I have another printout on a better quality sheet, because when you do that, it will allow you to see things better. When you see things better, and if from that you paint, you can put it on a better picture, paint better. So you see all the shapes which I can see over here, I am going on top of them and marking them out. These shapes do not have a meaning. It is not a square, it is not a round, it is not a geometric shape. It is just an abstract shape which do not have meaning for us, but it creates meaning when we see the flower in its entirety. So mark all the shapes which you can see. And I'm going on a little bit harder right now. It's not that I'm using a soft pressure, I am using some pressure, because I want graphite to go down well on the watercolor paper. I've completed it. So I'm taking off the masking tape, and let's have a look. So here is the line drawing of the flower. I think the light is shining too much on it, but still you can make it out. And when we are doing the painting, we have to, with the help of a kneaded eraser, we have to soften the graphite even more. Especially, I'll show you here. The top section of the flower, which is a petal, this top has light colors, so we cannot have hard graphite lines in black. Okay, so we need a kneaded eraser, and with that you have to soften out the lines which you have made on your watercolor paper. I'm keeping this. You can also keep your reference image for further use. I store it like this in an envelope. I can also give it to somebody if they want it. So our line drawing is ready. I'll upload it, and I'll also upload a picture of the photograph which I'll take of my line drawing. Thank you. Enjoy yourself.